third paragraph, 774 yesterday. He says he'd like to explain it with an allegory which could closely depict what we've just said. You're in a certain location. You're sitting in a location and you have, let's say, a mural or a form, and you're not able to see that form because it's not within your line of vision. So someone informs you, you're sitting in a certain direction, it's not within your line of vision, and you want to be able to see what's behind you. So how do you see what's behind you? Although it's not within your line of vision. If you take a plate made of iron, and you remove its coarseness, and you'll shine it. You'll shine it. Now you put this mirror, it becomes a mirror. You've created a mirror, and you put it before you. So if you look in the mirror, what does the mirror do? It reflects what's behind you. Now you're able to see this form which was beyond your vision, your line of vision, which initially was concealed from you. Now you're able to see it and enjoy its pleasantness, and the way it radiates. Because the mirror, because of the way it was shined and polished, you see every aspect of that form. And he says, this lofty, eminent form, he says, which you can't see with your physical eyes. That's God's wisdom and His ability to appreciate who God is. Many things are not obvious. You have to come upon many understandings to appreciate what you seek, what's there. Many people see things which other people don't see. We say from the Malbim, we find that Koheles refers to leadership, the leaders as Einei Ha'am, the eyes of the people. The eyes of the people. So he explains, when Hashem created the human being, where are the eyes located in the body? It's the highest part of the body. Why did God create the eyes to be located in the highest part of the body? So he says, because to maximize on vision, if it would be lower down, it would be obstructed. So here, being the highest part of the body, gives the person the greatest chance to utilize his sight to be able to see at a longer distance. If it be lower down, it would be obstructed. Einei Ha'am, the eyes of the people, what the leaders see, the leadership sees, the common person does not see. We're talking about true leadership. What they're able to see. So he says, this exalted, eminent form you cannot see with your human eyes. And the beauty of the upper worlds, which is concealed from a person, its form and its character. And what is this coarse plate of iron? It doesn't reflect that. You will not see it. The human being in his raw form, unrefined, you do not see it. Refined, we're speaking about spiritually refined. What's Latisha? The polishing. That's if one conducts themselves in the pathways of wisdom and Musar raining in on your desires. And what is the polishing? This is all the self-accounting. And once you've gone through all these various stages, now you're able to see something which is not obvious and tangible, but you're able to see it and perceive it. Here he's saying even better. It's something even, it's not within your line of vision. This is even what's behind you. It's impossible, this is impossible to see. The things which it's impossible to know whatsoever. Unless you go through many things, many levels of refinement and development, advancing yourself. It's like, a person's walking down the street and he sees, looks like a piece of glass, but it's a diamond. He sees multiple pieces of glass. So it says, looks like somebody shattered a window, thick plate glass window. And by looking, that's what it looks like. But if you'd have the trained eye and you'd have a slight degree of light, you'd understand that reflects differently than a piece of glass. But if you don't have that trained eye, you have no relevance to it. Every person, every Jew could reach this level through the various levels of advancement. Of course, everybody has different degrees of different potential. But minimally, everybody could reach it to some degree.